that video?
The one that was on JomboyMedia, yeah. But like, that's nothing.
That shit is dope,
I just
man.
had the
I saw that
idea.
shit.
When I have ideas like that, I can cook them up. I cooked that up. No lie. I sat in the house. I left the house at 1:30.
Yep.
I sat down at 1 o'clock. I'm like, let me just
You know
screen
what?
grab all the
I'm a
components.
whenever I get the chance, Keith, I want to sit with you because there be times that I be coming out with random shit
Yeah,
and I want to do it, but I don't know how to. Like,
I'll show you, bro.
and
I mean,
so yeah, I'm already like clipping this shit. Like Joe taught me how to do the clipping for the videos and all that. So I just want to
the
get
video
more.
editing shit will
'Cause-
get addicting once you
Yeah.
really learn how to use the controls and stuff. Like,
Elizabeth, thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
it is like a
Yeah,
video
I was
game. When
doing
you get good at
clips
it,
on the Total Recall movie. I'm like,
Two,
just
200 bits for
cause.
Oliver, man. Thank you so much for that too. Hold on.
We live.
Yeah, we are
I gotta
live.
get.
I
I gotta
just
take that. I gotta take that hoodie to the cleaners. That we out of here.
already know. I already see this stream. Like I'm trying to make it right now.
Hey, Chris. Can Chris hear me in this?
Yo,
Yeah, the
yeah,
Yankees are going to the World Series, Chris, just so you could be in the office for that shit.
bro. If listen, man, if whoever, that's
Just
the
dragging
only
it out
way.
just so you can be in the office to
he
watch
said
that
that's
shit.
the only way.
Yes.
That's the only way.
Happening.
The further we go,
It's
the
October
higher the
1st.
chance.
World Series would be the
All right,
last
hold
week
on,
of
guys. I'm
October.
just trying to make sure that the stream quality is good before we start. We got a lot to talk about. Holy shit.
Yo, FYI, man, Yankees are 3-0 when I wear the Talk Your Shit shirt. Just putting it out there.
All right, so you better watch that shit this weekend.
I do because it stink. It just stink.
Bro, I was sweating like crazy in this game, yo.
Yeah. I was like, yo, man. Because I had my Wu-Tang shirt. I'm like, and then we were down 4-1. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put it on. Grand Slam.
Grand Slam.
No, I'm not bullshitting. It's just real.
No, I know, but I'm saying like it's just funny. Let me
Shit.
a 5.5 hour stream, bro. I forgot Tanaka pitched.
Yo, Joe, it wasn't only the Yankees breaking records. You broke some records too.
Oh, bro, it was a whole bunch of people in there, bro. I was like, whoa, that shit was, I couldn't believe it.
Shit was dope, man. Shit was dope.
Guys, did we lose the
The
stream?
brand.
Oh, no, we didn't. I got the chat.
The brand is strong, pinstripe strong,
Facts.
like Keith says.
Facts.
All right, hold up.
Let them keep winning, bro. Let them keep winning. I was telling Kyle, I'm like, bro, I told Kyle like a week or two ago, I'm like, yo, just focus up on the postseason because if they win, we cover this shit. There's nobody else doing what we're doing. There's nobody else covering this shit like we're covering it. There's nobody else like really on it like this. So we're the source. Like we are the ones live streaming the games, clipping up the clips.
We're the plug, yo.
Yo, people, you know how many people I seen, like someone just said to Joe, they're like, I don't know you, but I love you. Like, you know how many people are watching these streams and like living through us and they're probably just by themselves in the basement or by themselves in their room watching the game and with the
Bro,
stream on.
there's
they
probably
feel
people like out of the country, out of the state that, once that experience, that New York experience, especially being Yankee fans. And like you said, they're living it through us. It's fucking. There was, I think it was Joe. I think it was Mexico. Remember that guy that left us a voicemail? Was it Mexico? I don't know. It was I don't know. It was
It's a little while
country in
ago.
Latin America, but it was a while ago. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, they're reaching us all the way from over there.
Nah, yesterday when
That
I was
shit
looking
was-
at some of the podcast numbers and stuff like that, and people that be on the stream, I'm like, yo, people really fuck with us, bro. Like, that's what's up. People fuck with us.
Yeah, man. People rock the merch. They follow us. Anything Joe does, man, they follow you. That shit is crazy.
You're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up 2-0?
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. I listened to that video like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I got you.
Yesterday.
Reminded me to find Derek Jeter's version with Steiner.
That's gonna be me in Thanksgiving.
I think Christian
What
has
you
it.
get?
Christian got it.
What? Which one?
You got the video, the
interview
Derek Jeter video with Steiner?
Steiner Sports.
Where he's like interviewing, he's like, I'm sorry, I don't get that one in terms of like losing, how people are okay with losing.
Probably a long time ago, but I could get you the YouTube clip.
Because that'll hit. Like I obviously like the Kobe one, but people gotta see the Jeter one too to really get it.
Yeah, it's 116. Yeah, I did it a while ago.
Let me put the mouse over here because anytime I move the mouse, I drop frames per
I'm gonna
second.
send it.
Yeah,
definitely. I'm gonna send it in the chat queue.
Where Jeter's like, he's like, but if you didn't win, like, what did you accomplish?
Like, I'm sorry.
He's like, how do you rate losing?
How do you?
He was having a hard time breaking it down. Like,
he's like,
bro, he's so confused.
He just really didn't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't get that.
What are we talking about?
Like, the whole point is to win the whole thing. Like, if you didn't win the whole thing, you lost. Like, everybody else lost. There's no reward.
Guys, I'm just bringing up the fucking box score because there's so much shit to talk about. It's man, I don't know. I don't even know where to start with this game. I guess at the beginning.
Let's start with the.
Let's start with the. Where do you start? At the beginning, idiot.
Let's start with the fact that Gary is batting ninth.
Oh yeah. How many voices we got, boy?
You, at 6:32, I was at the fucking bodega over there, right across the street from the courthouse, right on the corner, and it's like game is gonna be delayed. I'm like,
hey, don't do this to me, boy.
Yeah, I'm like,
what up, Jared?
I was just saying how today flew, and we're about to get to the game, and now they're pushing the game back. I'm like, let me look at the weather. And then I start looking at the weather. I'm like, it's not raining. Like, are they playing games? I'm like, the fix is in. MLB is trying to do something. They're trying to throw us off to knock it time. They about to waste my whole fucking time.
Yo, what the fuck? Why isn't this loading?
What's not loading?
I'm trying to get the box score up so we can.
Internet, bro. That shit. What internet are you on? JomboyMedia.
This shit, this laptop, this freaking aged laptop, only takes the fucking 2G. Oh, here we go. I got it. All right, let's bring up the rap. All right. All right, yeah, let's fucking start this shit. How many voicemails we got?
16.
Guys, if the shit's over a minute, I'm not playing that shit, boy. Like,
we might. It might be worth doing a
Gonna do a voicemail app.
Yeah, voicemail app
this weekend, like Saturday.
We got to do a preview series on Sunday for sure.
Sunday we do a preview, and maybe we could play some of the voicemails.
What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. It's not Friday. What's the day?
Well, today is Thursday.
It's for your awards and accomplishments, though,
Thursday
which
morning.
is the one that's most special. We'll go down there.
What the hell is that?
When we win, that's it.
He's playing the
Oh,
juniors.
okay.
Is it not plain and simple for you, though? Yeah, I mean, that's why you play. Is it winning or misery for you? Yeah. What's misery like for you? It's tough. You play to win. Yeah, in anything. You want to race me down the street, I'm going to beat you. Because it's black and white for me. I don't think you're happy finishing second or happy getting to a World Series. The goal is to win. If I don't win, then it's not fun to be around. So what's worse, 2007 or 2001, 2003? You get to the World Series, but you lose, or not even making it to the World Series. I mean, how do you rate losing? It's all misery to you. I've never understood it. It feels better because we made it to the World Series and lost. How does it feel better? I've never understood that. I don't get that one. Well, there is something, you've accomplished something by at least getting to the World Series. What did you accomplish? You lost. But there
wasn't winning to get there,
bro.
So?
I listen to those kind of videos and I just think about there's a difference between your mentality and mine, my guy, and this is why I'm here. Like, I'm not saying that Steiner's not successful in his own right, but it's like I'm a winner like that. Kobe got that Mamba mentality. It's the same shit, bro. Some people just don't have that. They just don't have that mentality.
When you put that much work in, especially on a sport.
Yeah.
Like these guys wake up. Like they said, Kobe used to be the first one in the gym like 5 in the morning and shit.
Bro,
like, he ain't trying to lose.
He's not trying to lose.
You don't put that much time in the
job finish, job not finished.
Was
All
it?
right.
Was it? Oh, let's start.
Ready to start? This fucking podcast, boy.
225.
All right. Well, the good thing is that I'm not too confident in what the sound's gonna be on YouTube because I already see this shit skipping. I don't know what's going on. Look, see frames per second. That's supposed to be at 60. If not, we'll be skipping. We'll be looking like all robotic and shit. All right, let's go. What a game. I don't know where to start. I don't know about you guys. I lost my shit in this one. Let's go fucking Yankees, baby. Pinstripe strong.
Let's do it.
Yay. Got the beat now. What's going on? Yo, let's go. It is your boy, Joe McFly. Welcome to episode 112 of the Pinstripe Strong podcast. 112. I tried to think about a song on the fly that I was going to sing, but I'll do the check.
Where the players dwell.
Yeah.
Room 112.
Yeah. So, I already know.
112.
Just a reminder, because I know people were telling me, Keith, make sure you talk closer to the mic, because you know what I mean? People were telling me, like, yo. All right, cool. So,
I'm right on the mic
yo,
now.
Yes. Guys, what an amazing game. Just first thoughts. I want your first thoughts off of the game and how you guys feel. And if we got time for voicemails, maybe we'll do it. I don't know how quickly we're going to go through this game, but it is fucking 2:27 in the morning at the time of us recording this. Right after the JomboyMedia studios, the freaking stream was lit. I'll go with you guys first. Keith, how you feel? How'd you feel about this whole game? There's so many ups and downs, bro.
Yo, you were right next to me the whole game. I'm exhausted, bro. 27 outs, never say die. We needed all 27 outs. We never say die. Like, that's a different energy. This is a different kind of team. And it was an elimination game for the Indians, not us. We could have lived to fight tomorrow. But from the jump, you know, the three of us recorded this pod going into the series, and I said, nah, Yanks in 2. We got to take this shit in 2 and get the fuck out of Ohio. And that seems like the mentality the Yankees had. They were not going down. Even when it looked shaky, even when the Indians fought back. And think about it, the Indians were fighting for their season. The Yankees did not care. That's the Savages. That's like, yo, like so many guys contributed. So many guys stepped up. The range of emotions, like that's a roller coaster game, and that's a Yankee classic. That's a Yankee instant classic. You will see that on the Yes Network randomly one day soon.
Keith had a whole bunch of ups and downs, bro.
I was going through it.
It's a fucking 5-hour game, bro. So, you know, we had the whole rain delay shit. We had the whole, which we almost forgot about, where Keith was like, yo, the fix is in. This some bullshit.
I did a whole video I didn't even post where I was going at MLB like, yo, this is bullshit. Y'all need to do better, be better. The fix is in. Why the fuck would y'all start the game just to stop the game, just to have to knock them out there, pitch in the rain? The bars is coming. Hold on. It's on the late night 12:30. Nah, it's not 12:30. It's 2:30. I'm tweaking.
Pinstripe Strong after dark.
Facts. And I know with Keith, when he said the Yankees are the fucking savages, remember they are.
Yep. That is, I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Let's go, Diddy. Let's go, Diddy.
For real.
Yeah. Chris, tell me about you, bro, with this game, bro. How this shit go for you?
It's only right that you played that Diddy clip because, you know, episode 112, formerly a bad boy.
Oh, okay. But, you know, I did it. Somehow, some way I did it. Good shit.
Works out.
Bro, it felt like 24 hours of baseball because the first game started like at 12. And like it's 2:30 and we're recording this. I mean, the ups and downs of this game alone, because the first game we just destroyed them. This game was actually a game. Like, and I said it in the chat. I was like, yo, this is like basically how the Yankees regular season went. The ups and downs, the drama, the craziness. A crazy fucking game, and I'm glad that we ended it on top.
Yo, and job's not finished. You know, you said ended it on top.
Well, I mean, in the series,
we
of course.
Advance.
Yeah,
we advanced.
I'm. And you know what, Chris, and just a whole bunch of people that were in the chat because we were live streaming the whole time, and I know for me, the ups and downs in this damn game, from rain delay, and I'm thinking playoff, trying to do playoff Tanaka dirty right here, bro. Like, that's not right. And Tanaka giving up them 4 runs, and, you know, we'll get into it, of course, but Tanaka giving up the 4 runs and then saying, all right, you know what I mean? And Rays, I'm just looking at it, the Rays are talking shit already. Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah, their social media.
Anyway.
I got a couple tweets bookmarked from their social media.
Yeah. So, and my shit is just like, you know, you start the game, you end the game, and then Tanaka just fucking allowing the Yankees to come back in this shit, boy. Like, good shit for Tanaka. Good shit for a lot of people in this game. I mean, so it's just a lot of positive vibes and 27 outs. And there were points where I had to pull Keith back in, bro, because he's like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm like, yo, come on, man. I'm like, yo, you can't do that shit with that 27 out shirt. Yo, I'm just like, but it was just, this is what I fucking love about this fucking sport. This is why you cannot tell me that baseball is not the best fucking sport, because there is no clock, my guy. Yeah. There is no clock. You got to play all the outs every single fucking out. You got to
throw that pitch, man.
If you're a pitcher on that mound, there is nobody but you on that mound. You're the last person on that world. You're the only person in the world. You have the control of the game. Yeah. You're the hitter. It's only you. Like, that's just what it is. Just the battle of wills right there. Who's going to win?
Nobody knows. And every pitch matters. We were hanging on every pitch matters. We were hanging on every pitch in that game. And then when you talk about Tanaka early, bro, Tanaka gave up 1, and it was pouring raining. Carrasco went out there and pitched well. It was not raining at all. So that got me, like,
tight.
That got me tight off the rip, where I was not feeling this game. It kind of took the excitement out of the game for me. Like, Chris said he felt like it was a full day of baseball. Yeah, it was. They started these games at 12. I got to the office at like 3. I'm waiting for 4 hours to go by. I'm so pumped for the game. 6:30 hits, they delay it, and they start playing games with the tarp. We had a 45-minute delay, a 33-minute delay. And Tanaka time, I'm like, yo, they wasted my time on Tanaka time. We end up spotting them 4 runs. We're down 4-0. I'm like, yo, this isn't how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. But deep down inside, I'm kind of glad. I don't want to say I'm glad it went this way, but I feel like these are the kind of wins that build you in a playoff run.
Absolutely.
Like,
storybook.
Guys, an NBA Finals game would start and end before this Yankee game ended. Okay?
Yo, the Lakers.
The Lakers put the fucking beats on these guys. You may see the highlights on Brazzers.
And, LeBron is a Yankee fan, so it's only right.
Facts. Cleveland, I said, that's the first thing I said on Twitter joking around. I was like, oh, these Clevelanders about to postpone this game so they could go watch LeBron instead.
LeBron's a Yankee fan, guys. Sorry.
But Indians came in.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Yeah, Indian came in. They were hot. They were hot. Yankees was cold as ice.
Facts.
And Yankees flipped the switch. They dead ass flipped the switch.
I just flipped the switch. Flip.
That shit's real talk. They really did that shit. They really dead ass playing passion fruit right now somewhere in the Cleveland dugout or the clubhouse.
They were actually playing that new song, that Drake's new song.
Of course.
Pop star.
Nah. The Davy.
Sometimes
we'll talk about Davey. We'll talk about Davey later. We'll talk about Davey.
Now, Davey.
But Yankees win, guys. Yankees win this game 10-9 in a fucking slugfest, in a back and forth. I don't even want to say slugfest because slugfest would say, hey, it was only homers. Nah, it wasn't. And what I love about this game and I love about this team, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, I felt the fear throughout the season, like, yo, these Yankees got a glass jaw, man. They get down early, it's over for them, bro. They need to be leading big. And they came out and they showed, boom, I'm down 4 runs. These guys tie it. Let's go. These guys fucking take the lead. I'm coming back. They came back 3 fucking times in this game.
Punch back.
You know, they kept punching back. We fucking facing some homie that I'm just like, well, was it Naylor?
Naylor.
Josh Naylor. Naylor.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Who is this dude, bro? Like,
yo, I didn't hear about this. I mean, obviously, we're not Cleveland fans, but I didn't hear about this man, you know, because we do fantasy as well. We do fantasy sports as well. So I didn't hear.
Chris, that's the last dude you picking in fantasy, B. Like,
yeah, that's the last guy.
San Diego.
I should have picked him up.
San Diego sent him to Cleveland in the club.
He was a throw-in. And I'm like, that was the point where I'm like, are we going to fucking lose this game for this guy? I was telling Keith, I was like, yo, man, he's like, he probably walked in the clubhouse like, nah, y'all down 1-0. I'm up. I don't know about y'all.
I'm all the way up.
First player to go 5 for 5 in his first 5 at bats in his first postseason appearance.
Yeah,
he had 4 extra base hits. He almost had a cycle yesterday.
Let's just talk about the game here, and then we'll do a box score. I kept thinking, oh, maybe I could do this the way I normally do it. Not too much shit happened in this. And we could go just run scoring plays. We could talk about pitching changes where I'm like, what are we doing?
Because it wasn't just the scoring. It was everything around the game as well. Like the umpire, the defense, the weather.
Tom Payne.
We're all in agreement that I'm
tired of saying his name.
Tom Payne. Tired of saying his name. Look, you see, I'm telling you, whining and dining in the paint. Keith, when he gets old, is going to be Clyde Frazier. Young blood. So I mean, obviously the last person we wanted to see in any situation in this fucking game was Jose Ramirez.
Oh my!
Holy shit, that guy's bat was hot.
Double trouble, man.
That
Jesus
double he hit
Christ.
down the line. I'm like,
and he got this face that he's like, you just want to fucking like, yo, fuck this guy, be like, get the fuck out of here, boy. Like, what are we doing?
Round punchable face.
Yo, for real, like.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
For real, B. Like, get out of here with that, man. You know what? Before we get into the scoring, because I almost forgot yesterday. And guys, we are in the JomboyMedia studios, and this podcast is, of course, brought to you by JomboyMedia. We lit right now. We got 2 streams going in this shit. We were lit in both. Everybody's hype. We had the merch. We got the vibes. We're doing it like JomboyMedia. Let me know. Let's go. Yankees for all your baseball needs, of course. Man.
We ran the internet as far as this Yankee Twitter, this Yankees content went tonight.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I be real?
Be real, son.
I'm gonna be real.
Be real, son.
I have not looked at my mentions yet because I'm just like, I'm looking at it, and yo, shout to you, Chris. Shout to my mods in the Twitter chat, clipping up like. They're on top of it. Everybody's sending me clips at the same time, and then I'm reacting and I'm putting shit together in my like editing software in my phone real quick, and I'm just putting shit out, right? So everybody could like. My thing is that we don't have baseball this year in terms of how we normally have it.
Not even close to how we normally have it.
So my thing is, let's create this whole, let's galvanize the community, and let's all come together online, and maybe it'll look like we deep. We watching this shit together.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's my mentality. Anytime I do a vlog or anything like that, is because I want people to feel like they're with me too. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So you guys watching the game with me here, and we're all watching the game together, but everybody watching, we watching with you guys too. And that's my whole mentality whenever I do videos and do all that shit. But thank you guys so much for anybody that did stop in the stream and all that stuff.
The Twitch chat, the last 2 games.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. I love everybody in the Twitter. I'm like, I'm not making any Twitches. I'm just on. You can find me at twitch.com/Joe's.
Twitch.com. Yeah, and they're playing Mario and shit.
Yo, they kept playing the Mario sounds for the Indians. I like the sounds, but I didn't like when it was happening. Like they score and you hear the like Mario sound. I can't even imitate it, but man, I'm glad we won. I'm so glad we won because they were fighting. They were really, and they had an answer for everything. And we had an answer for everything.
Yeah,
never say die. We're moving on.
Yo, no cap. The Yankees are in Corona. Well, Corona is kind of saving me money right now because, to be honest, I'll be running, buying playoff tickets, buying playoff merch, and I'll be like, Yankees,
shut up and take my money
right away. Okay.
Facts. I told my girl's like, my girl just hit me right now. Like, where are you? I'm like, I'm recording the pod. I'll be home after. But I had to explain to her yesterday, like, yo, if this was regular postseason, I would just be in the Bronx all day, all night. For the game, you wouldn't see me until I pop back up. So, like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm just not at the stadium. I'm at the office.
Yeah, man. The first inning was just horrible, bro, because the Indians jumped to like a 1-0 lead, and then the rain's coming. We're like, yo, are we going to lose Tanaka depending on how long this rain delay is? They delay the game like 43 minutes. Then we start the game, and then we got to stop the game. And then Tanaka's like up and down, and his regimen is all fucked up. Yo, it's fucking all over the place. And then they come back. Tanaka's like all out of whack. He can't locate or anything like that. Ends up giving 4 fucking runs in that first inning. Probably the worst start to a game that you can have. But Tanaka's a vet, man. And he's like, you know what? It's all good. All right? Let me just get out this inning. Boys, do not give Carrasco a shutdown inning. 4 is all they get from me. 4 is all they get from me. And he went out there and he fucking held shit down for a while, bro. Like
he settled down,
bro.
You know what?
I gotta be real, man. I didn't think he was gonna come back out.
I didn't. Yeah.
I just realized, yo, he didn't give up the obligatory. I can't even talk.
The obligatory homer.
I was worried about that too.
It just clicked. Like, yo, he didn't give up that bomb.
He didn't.
He settled in.
I feel bad because his final line looks like shit. It's 4 innings, 5 hits, 6 earned runs. You got a fucking 13 ERA in this postseason. But you gotta look at the numbers, bro. You gotta look at the eyes, not the noses. It's a Dave Chappelle joke. Those 2 runs that came in, man, like, I don't know what's up with the bullpen, bro. Like, the bullpen came in, and, of course, Green was in a rough spot when he comes in, and he gives up those 2 runs, and then after that, he was nails and has 3 strikeouts, but
Johnny L's.
Yeah, and fucking Britton was really good as well, but then he walks some guys and then allows, and then the next guy, Loaizica, who comes in after him, and we could talk about that fucking shit ad nauseum. I don't really want to spend too much time because this is a positive podcast, right?
But Britton, like those 2 earned runs came obviously because of Loaizica, but prior to that, he had 2 outs, and then he walked. I think it was a hit and a walk, or it was 2 walks.
Those 2 out walks, man.
Couldn't throw.
Bro, what the fuck, man.
Those 2 out walks kill. Those shits cut. Yankees had a whole bunch of those this game, though. 2 out walks, 2 out hits that fucking broke the Indians back. But fuck.
The only time I was really spiraling and talking about leaving was when Johnny L's was on the mound. I was like, I can't take this, bro. And we were going back and forth on it because we were like, they don't trust Otto.
Oh, that's another thing.
Runners on base. We don't have Canely, obviously. We haven't had Canely all year. I'm like, who else do we go to here? Like, what else? I guess it was in the plan to go to Lasagna, Loaizica.
I don't know.
But, like, I feel like that wasn't the spot for him. And we ran him out there twice. We ran him out there 2 innings. And I'm like, I feel like he's in over his head. But, hey, all
right, so
we
could talk on all that because I'm never going to get through all the scoring. I'll get through the scoring and then there's so many storylines in this game, bro. It's like, it's wild because after the Indians get down, get up on the Yankees 4-0. It's early, of course, 27 outs. Giancarlo, man. Giancarlo, people be like, oh, he gives up garbage homers. Homers right there to make it 4-1. No shutdown inning. Good shit. Gio Urshela in the 4th. Yankees built that inning, though, in the 4th inning. And we got a couple of lucky bounces.
Shit, that triple.
That triple. From Hicks and
the shields, man. The shields slip in the field.
No, he broke in and then it went way over his head. It was a triple. Then Voit walked and Giancarlo walked and then they replaced Carrasco. They were like, it's do or die time. We got to do this right there. And then Gio Urshela comes up with the motherfucking clutch hit and he hits a fucking grand slam. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. With the freaking granny. I'm not talking about your grandmother. It's a fucking grand slam. On a full count, was working the count, was doing this shit, had a couple of pitches that he looked like kind of shaky, and then boom, just smashed that shit out, and that was probably the deepest homer that he hit, bro.
Yeah, because they rolled out this dude, James
Huge.
Karinchak, who thought he was Wild Thing from Major League, thought he was Vaughn 99 coming in there. Wild Thing. He was a little wild. And he threw that pitch to Gio.
Yes, he was.
I felt like Gio had all this pent-up frustration and energy from how the Indians did him.
Facts. Get that
Let him
shit out.
go. Cash considerations. Let him hit waivers.
It's a word.
We don't need
It's
this
like,
guy.
damn, B.
He can't hit.
Not even another player, B. Cash can
Remember last year?
It's not even players to be named later?
Remember
Nothing.
last year when
Alright.
we played the Indians and Lindor was like kind of messing with him. He said, "Oh, now you finally get good. Oh, now you finally get hit." Yo, Gio paid him back. I love that.
Love that shit.
I love Gio. I really do. I have a soft spot in my heart for the guy because he is that type of guy that has overcome. He's a cashman fine. He does it on defense. He's the most solid.
He wasn't
guy
even on the
defense.
opening day roster.
Bro. For us to have a Gio Urshela and for us to be we're getting the most out of Gio Urshela. I made that video in the beginning of the year where I was like, Gio hit his stride with pinstripe pride. There's power in pinstripes. Pinstripe strong. Gio's really hitting his God level with us this year, and damn, we're blessed to see it.
Yeah, we're blessed by the Gio the God Urshela. The kids love him.
He got the belt tonight. He got the championship belt tonight.
Got the belt.
He did. He deserves it. That got the Yankees not only back in the game, but it got them a lead, and it was just like, all right, Tanaka work. And bro, Tanaka tried. He did get the shutdown inning the very next inning, so good shit out of Tanaka. 1, 2, 3, there they go. I'm like, all right, let's go. And I feel like the Yankees were like, all right, they started counting outs.
Yeah.
You know, where they were just like, all right, cool.
Trying to shorten the game.
We got to shorten this game as much as possible. And we felt in this game, we haven't all year, but in this game, we finally felt Canely missing.
Yeah.
We felt the absence of Canely.
Like, damn.
Really,
It was just like, where's Tommy Canely? It was a point of the game where I'm trying to like put together shit. You know, I'm like, all right, who's coming in? Who's not coming in? Who, like, I'm trying to like, my mind's just kind of working. Like, who's
manager?
Yeah, what's gonna happen? And who, you know, or who can pitch hit for this guy? And I even, for a brief time, I forgot Clint Frazier was on the fucking team. And oh my god,
the whole sequence between, so like, something is up with Luke because I'm pretty sure Luke got pinch hit for in like the 7th or the 6th.
We'll find that out. I'm sure. I think it was the
7th.
It was pretty early.
It was the 7th.
It was a 7th because
So it was still
I know I was thinking, I was like, usually you do like some type of pinch run replacement like later, you know, like 8th, maybe 9th,
or when
like
the
the
game
7th.
is in hand, or seems
Yeah,
like it's
I
in
don't know.
hand.
'Cause I know he was gonna bat again. I knew Luke had another at bat, so I'm like, why would they replace him now? I don't know.
Right,
Low
home
key,
run leader.
Yeah, low key, I agree with it. I'll tell you why in a second, but I know Giancarlo got a big sack fly. Sack fly's underrated. I wore my shirt today. So sack fly's
Big
underrated.
sack fly
Yankees
day
go up
today.
6-4, and then the Indians on some challenge plays. Crazy. They tied the game. Who was it? Was it Jose Ramirez?
Yeah.
No. It wasn't Jose Ramirez. My bad. It was Lindor. He scored.
Wait, you're talking about when we tied at 6?
It was like some tag play. No. My bad. It was Jose Ramirez hit a double down the line.
Yeah.
And then it was a weird throw by LeMahieu that he got like off the base. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
high.
And then,
Gary off
Too
the
high.
plate. Took
exactly.
Gary up too high.
And then Ramirez was at third, and it was just 1 out. And I'm like, oh my God, what are we gonna do right now? They bring in Chad. They brought in Chad for that one. That shit happened. That shit sucked. But the 6th inning, Gary homered, fucking huge homer. Right after they tie the game, Gary freaking, tell me a pistol now. Let's fucking go right there. Gary Sanchez.
Gary didn't get
I mean, definitely. But Guardy walk, man. It wouldn't be 8-6 without that Guardy walk.
The Guardy was felt in this
give
game.
Gardner some love. It might not show up in the stat sheet, but
Or the
he
box
had great-
score.
He had great at bats. Like
He did.
He battled, man. I was proud of Guardy, and I'm like, that's why you put Brett Gardner in there.
That's
veteran.
That's a whole fact. Gary homered there the opposite way. We were in here. We're like, go. And somebody, I think it was River Ave Blues or whatever, they tweeted something funny. They said, man, nice of the Yankees to bring the short porch with them. Some good shit there. I love that.
The wind was blowing out.
Was blowing out. That shit was good. I was afraid. I'm like, yo, wouldn't this be a fucking Gary year if this guy makes an amazing jump catch at the wall, but he doesn't. Gary gets that shit out. Good shit.
Gary needed that, and that's gonna help Gary the rest of the way.
Yeah, I know. And then it's like, all right, so the Yankees are up. Let's go. We're up freaking 8-6. And then the Indians come back. It's like, yo, bro, go away, bro. And then they tie it up 8-8. It's a back and forth. And, yo, credit to the Indians, man. They had a whole bunch of time. They could have just said, all right, let's just go.
But
their season was on the line.
They fought. Nah. They fought. They're like, we can't lose to these guys again. What the fuck is this?
This is the part of the game that they pinch hit Luplo for Naylor.
Yeah, Naylor. And at the time,
Naylor for Luplo, yeah.
Yeah, they were thinking like, hey, why are you guys pinch hitting him? And that shit was weird. And
yo, shout out Fuzzy, because Fuzzy was going through it on Twitter, and he was like, what did Sandy Alomar Jr. just do?
But he got a clutch hit. He got a double, which, I don't know, it was weird for Hicks, because I'm like, he was tracking the ball. I feel like he lost it over his head, and it landed in for a double.
But
it was
ESPN
just like,
sucks, so you didn't show us
really
that angle where we would have been able to see whether Hicks broke on it wrong, whether he broke on it late.
Nonetheless, tie game. And we got the 8th inning. Yo, bro, Loizaga in the game right now. I'm like, homie, why is Loizaga? One, Loizaga was in the game with 2 outs when he replaced Zach Britton to face Luplo. And I'm thinking in my mind, okay, one, obviously the Yankees don't trust Ottavino for shit right now. Okay, fine. Yeah. Then you gotta weigh who else is in that pen. Sessa was used yesterday in a blowout game. You're not using Sessa. And he pitched multiple innings. Am I going with the inexperienced Loizaga, who has some good stuff when he can locate? Or do I stay with Britton, who just walked 2?
Had to make that call.
I don't know if a ball's getting, maybe he's walking guys or whatever it is when it comes to Britton. A ball's not getting over Hicks' head with, there's no freaking fly ball. There's no homer. I don't even remember the last time somebody homered off of Britton. Oh, no, you Britton. Maybe a ground ball.
Miguel Sano hit a bomb off him in Minnesota last year. I'll never forget that ball.
But it doesn't really happen that much. And then maybe a ground ball gets in by the infield, whatever. It is what it is. But is that the right move?
That ends well.
I get what the Yankees are doing.
It's more likely you getting a ground ball with Britton than getting a strikeout with Loizaga. You know what I mean? So you leave Britton in.
Some matchups
too. They ended up tying the game anyway, and this guy decided, even though he has a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, he threw a freaking hanging curveball. I don't know. But
maybe the pitch selection is like, what are you doing?
Loizaga he was missing with his off-speed stuff and still throwing it, and then when he didn't have that, he couldn't locate his fastball, and it's like, yo, you should have been coming out throwing the fastball from the jump. You should have been throwing 97, 98 from the jump.
To me, Luplo looked like he could have even he was having issues with the fastball, even though he wasn't locating. But I don't know. Whatever. 8-8. Whatever.
Yeah, classic make you feel like you second guessing. Voit was taken out of the game as well. I think it was in the 7th inning. Was it in the 7th? It was in the 7th
inning. Yeah,
they took him out. I understand why the Yankees did it, right? Because they took him out. He walked. They took him out. Yankees at that point were just like, all right, it's time to close this shit out. Yeah. Like, they did not want a game 3. The Yankees were like, all right, we want to just put this shit away. Let's go to the next series. They were counting outs. They said, we're going to shorten this motherfucker as best as we can. We have an 8-6 lead. We're going to put it, they brought in Chad Green early. Fine, I agree with that. I get it. Don't let the game go away. You're managing this shit like it's your elimination game too. Fine. Bring him in. Britton, bring him in. Okay, fine. You want to piece together the end of the game with 3 pitchers? I don't know. Maybe it could have worked. I don't know. It didn't, because then Loaizaga was sandwiched in there. I guess the thought was, I'm going to bring in Britton to face the meat of the lineup, and then maybe Loaizaga could finagle his way through the bottom, and he wasn't able to. And I don't know, but I love the fact that they took out Voit early, not because of the hitting. I just love the fact that they were like, all right, we're going to go the best defensive team we got out there. We got Guardian left, we got Judge in right, we got Aaron Hicks in center, Gary Sanchez behind the plate, you know, and he was having a good defensive game until the ninth inning. And you got Gio Ricard at third, you got Glaber at short, and now you move LeMahieu from second to first, and then now you put in Tyler Wade at second, right? Fine. You want to close it out? You want to try to get to every ball? I get you. But shit almost came back to bite you in the ass, bro, because the pen's got to hold it.
That's why
a lot of these moves,
the pen's got to hold it.
Moves came to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of them. But anyway, in the next inning, and I think in the top of the eighth inning, Yankees had a big rally going as well, where LeMahieu and Judge back-to-back walks after Gary struck out, and then you had Clint Frazier, and then you had Clint Frazier coming up to bat in that situation for Tyler Wade, which I 100% agree. It was either him or Mike Ford, right? What are you gonna do, Ford? Clint. Clint's the guy, obviously.
Clint should have worn a mask.
Clint got the best pitch that he was going to hit all night in that first pitch and took it.
First pitch.
And then after that, it was a Reynolds wrap. He wasn't doing shit after that, bro. He struck out swinging.
The first two strikes, the third one he swung at, it was too late. And I feel bad for Clint, man. But there's no time to feel bad.
Yeah.
We need everybody. I think you were the one that was saying, like, yo, everybody is going to contribute or be called on at some point.
Yeah.
Got to be ready.
This is where I have a big problem with the Loaizaga thing. All right, fine, whatever. Eighth inning, I mean, after the first walk, why the fuck is homie still in the game, bro? Why is he in the game?
Mm-hmm.
We were about to bring Monty in.
No, it wasn't. he was about to. Then he walks another one. Now you got runners on first and second. Indians are set up, and I'm like, and then
walked the 9-hitter, Delano DeShields.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Chapman comes up and gives up a little bloop, which then the Indians tie the game, and it's like, here we go again, 27 outs, let's go. And that's when I had to pull Keith back. I'm like, yo, Keith, don't worry about it, bro. 27 outs, baby, 27 outs, man. Come on, bro, don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's change up the energy.
That shit took me out too.
I feel you. It's easy to get taken out, but these Yankees just didn't want to quit today, bro. It was just like I said, that glass jaw shit that I was feeling that we were seeing, we didn't see that today, man.
These guys were trying to go to
they could have lost so many innings ago. They could have just said, oh my God, it's just not our day.
You know what it is, though, is that I don't think we had a pitcher that didn't allow a run today. So I'm like, if Chap gets shelled right now, and let's just say we happen to come back or whatever, who do we have to pitch?
Well, Green technically did not have an earned run, right? He didn't have an earned run today, and Chapman didn't either.
But he allowed it. He allowed
the Tanaka runs coming in.
Inherited runs.
There we go. That's the stat. Yeah. Inherited runners.
Inherited runs. But I mean, I was like, yo, where do we go from here if Chap? But thankfully things worked out, obviously, but still, I was worried, very worried.
I was tweaking, bro. There was one point where I was going back to the trade deadline. I'm like,
he went all the way back. I'm like, damn, kid. How do we get another reliever? I'm like, yo, bro, we won what we got. And
Andujar's not even on the roster. We could have flipped him.
Brad Hand comes in. Yeah, Brad Hand comes in. That top of the ninth inning, it just kind of told you the Yankees had some fight, man. And
talking Jake,
you already know.
See you soon.
And everything kind of broke the Yankees' way, right? Giancarlo, I feel like Brad Hand almost wanted no part of Giancarlo. Giancarlo was ready to take him deep. And he was like, no, we're not doing this. He just walks Giancarlo. I'm sure he didn't want to walk him or whatever, but he didn't give him nothing good to hit.
Real quick, talking about Giancarlo, he almost got hit in the face.
Yeah, he looked at homie, and then the pitcher was like, kind of like, yeah, what's good? And he just kept looking at him like, keep playing with me.
Yeah, he got that. He got that sack fly though. He got that sack fly. So.
Who was that? Was that Quantrill?
I don't know. It's a whole million guys. This game ended up being so long because there were so many walks. The Yankees were so disciplined in this game, though. They walked a lot in some real close pitches. Yeah. Tom Payne, thank you on some of them. Tom
Payne was wild.
But shit, a
they had 12
close
walks.
pitches.
12 walks.
Yeah, 12 walks. Yankees gave up their fair share of walks too.
Gifts,
donations.
Gifts.
Oh man, that ninth inning was the stuff of like that you put on a DVD if you win the World Series, bro.
It's gonna be on the DVD.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gonna be on.
There's gonna be a lot of black
Classic.
and white, man, because they got to include a lot of injury shit from last year too in that DVD. There's a lot of stuff they got to include.
Chaplin. A lot of Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. Anyway,
black and white movies.
Giancarlo walks. Gio has a single where he just kind of sticks the bat out there, and then that's a base hit. And then Gleyber Torres hits a single as well. That ends up being like a
that was a weird ass single.
It was a weird ass single.
That was
misplay. I think they called it an error first. But then they said single. I don't know what it was, but Gleyber's on, and we got bases loaded. Let's fucking go. Gardner comes up. Gardner did not produce in this at bat, but my God, he is the reason why I think we came back. Gardner puts together a fucking awesome at bat, fighting Brad Hand, a lefty on left, guys. So it's not easy for him. Okay, everybody else is a righty coming up. He's the only lefty fighting Brad Hand with a fucking nasty slider. Sometimes it's hanging there, but it's
long
rough.
Slider.
Exactly. And he got this 92-mile-per-hour fastball, and he strikes out Gardner. But Gardy was fighting, and I feel like he kind of tired him out there with everything else that happened in that inning, and he kind of set shit up. Gary Sanchez, which I thought, it's a rough at-bat for him, too, because he sometimes gets a little free swingerish.
Yeah.
And he lifts one deep enough for the sack fly, which is fucking underrated for the second time tonight. Let's go.
You weren't that pumped.
I wasn't.
I know they said John Boy wasn't that pumped.
No.
But I was just looking to tie it.
I didn't.
Just like, yo,
no
just
way.
Give me that one run.
No way. I'm like, we need to fucking win it in this inning right now. We cannot go into the next inning tied because going into extra innings after Chapman, who the fuck are we going to?
Gumby.
We just talked about Loaizaga being in the game. So what are we doing? Yeah. So we need to win this shit. Not now, but right now. Give me my fucking run. And what does DJ LeMahieu do? Line drive right up the fucking go DJ. Hey, that's my DJ.
And he was
go
due.
DJ.
He was 0 for 4 before that, and we were all talking about it like, yo, do what you do with runners in scoring position.
That's it.
Right now.
Do it. Do it.
Now, two things I want to mention. I don't know if we did, but that double play started by Gio.
Oh,
in the 8th.
Thank you, Chris. I almost forgot about that. There's so much shit to forget.
Right.
Defense. Oh my freaking God, man.
Gio Urshela.
Where would we be in this game, in this series without Gio?
Gio
That's a fact.
Urshela is invited to Thanksgiving.
All the cookouts.
Christmas.
All the cookouts.
Whatever he wants to come to. Cookouts, birthdays, he can pull up.
Gifts.
Anytime.
Gifts.
Donations.
Donations.
Bro, yeah, he's
That guy was not gonna let us lose on his behalf. He was gonna do everything that he possibly could.
That had 2 runs written all over it, and he ends up getting a double play
on his back.
Back.
Yeah, from his eyes, he threw that shit.
A great throw too.
Yeah, great throw, accurate.
And back in 2017, he had some awesome plays as well for the Indians when he was on the Indians. So they know that part. They just don't know the Grand Slam part. That's new to them.
Nobody knew that. We took a chance hoping that he could do that. Nobody.
Oh my God, yo!
Nah, you know what's crazy though as well. One of our words was the defense, and it's like, yo, can the Yankees turn a clean double play?
That was a quick,
and it's crazy.
Yes,
yeah, and it's crazy because when Britton came in, he got that double play. And then Gio got the double play, and it's like, yo, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, we wasn't doing this. So
that sense of urgency is there now.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Chris. Like, these guys were sloppy playing against the Orioles, playing against the Blue Jays, the Marlins. The sense of urgency is there. They're fielding cleanly. They're making tough plays. They're turning double plays. I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. It makes me a believer. It makes me believe we can beat anybody.
Yeah.
A little pause here. Elizabeth saying that Keith's mic is type low compared to yours and my.
I mean, I'm talking close to it now.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you well. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the levels. The levels are high enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it goes through good on the pod.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yo,
man.
thank
you, Elizabeth.
The umpire. Yeah, thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Elizabeth, yes.
The umpire obviously was pissing us off all day.
Oh yeah.
But that at bat with Gio, like he was calling those outside pitches straight, and then Gio literally adjusted mid at bat and just flung his fucking bat. Got that single after the Stanton walk, which kept the rally going.
I love seeing Gio just pause, like a clear ball be called a strike, and Gio would just hold. Like, you serious?
What happened, Joe?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Does Miss Yankee just leave a $50 donation?
Somebody
donations.
Gifts.
Donations. Gifts.
PinstripeStrong gang made this experience beyond exciting. Thank you so much. That's the vibes that we're trying to create in the chat.
We're putting in work. It's 3 a.m. We still on
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's love.
Wow. What were we saying? Holy shit.
No, we were talking about that how the umpire basically was, trying to take the bat away from Gio's hands, and he made that work, got that single. After that Stanton walk, put 2 men on, and that's when Glaber came up, obviously. But crazy, and Gordy struck out, and then Gary came up.
Can we say we kind of used, well, we didn't, bullpen excluded in pitching. Position player-wise, we fucking use everybody to win this.
Mike Ford. Yeah.
Mike Ford was in there on defense kind of thing. He helped turn that double play. I mean, and there was a scoop that he also had as well that was a good scoop. I think on a Glaber throw or something like that. But we needed everybody.
Yeah.
Clint came in, of course, he was in a big spot, and he could have done something there, and that was the only, and it's rough for him, because he's used to, like, every day. That's a guy that needs to play every day, bro, to be productive.
And he thought he was going to be the guy in left. You heard what he said in the regular season, that he felt so good about the Yankees saying, hey, you're going to be the left field starter even when Judge and Giancarlo come back, but the regular season's over.
Yeah. I love this game.
Team win, man. Everybody contributed. Everybody did something. Everybody made a play or, ran a pitch count up. Or
we didn't even talk about the bottom of the 9th inning, which was some other shit show. Because if you read it on paper, you're like, all right. Chapman went back out there after a long layoff because the Yankees, top of the 9th inning, they kind of built a whole bunch of shit. Hicks struck out on like 3 pitches, like horribly.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Hard. Shout out Hicks though.
Yeah, shout out Hicks.
You could tell he was trying too hard to just hit one out and be the hero.
He wanted to like end the game. But that bottom of the 9th inning had me shitting bricks. That shit was like 40, like it must have been like 5 hours long, bro. When you look on Yankees Classic, it's only gonna be like 5 minutes and shit.
Yeah,
they're gonna.
I gotta be honest though. We had the bases loaded, no outs, and we came away with 1 run. I mean, it is disappointing, but obviously we won. But fuck me. It
is. I wanted more runs. More runs for Chapman as well. But it is what it is. We take what we can get, bro. Because we could have been done. That's serious. I'm glad the Yankees were able to do something. He struck out Franmil Reyes. Chapman was out there fucking throwing BBs. He was locating first pitch strike, second pitch strike, struck him out on 3 pitches. Then Luplow, he had the double earlier, he then grounds out to Glaber. It's like, okay, all right, that's the Mike Ford scoop that I talked about. Yep. Good shit there. Then Oscar Mercado comes up to bat for Sandy Leon. And how many fucking catchers do the Indians have? They got like 7 catchers. I don't know. But Oscar Mercado comes up, and then he strikes out. But Gary has a fucking pass ball.
Scary. Gary is scary.
Like, what the fuck? He has a pass ball at the wrong time. I'm like, oh no. I just thought, not like this. You guys ever see The Matrix? And then there's a go watch The Matrix 1. Just you'll remember. Anyway, so I don't want to fucking explain that shit. Anyway, so he struck out. So Chapman now has to get 4 outs in an elimination game. In that. in that inning right there. Got a runner on first because the ball gets past Gary, and Gary slips because I don't know. And now we have runner on first with Austin Hedges, who they, is he another catcher?
Yes.
Holy shit, they must have like 4 catchers on the rush.
Yeah, Austin Hedges.
Who they got from the Padres, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. So Austin Hedges, then he strikes out.
They got mad motherfuckers from the Padres.
Oh, my God. Chapman does a good job of keeping Mercado close to first, but struck him out. Let's fucking go. Yankees win. The fucking Yankees win, and we're going to play the victory.
What a relief.
Yo, tell me about it, my guy. Where the hell is my victory song?
Lindor probably went to the general manager of the Indians like,
so I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, trade me right now, my guy. Trade me right now.
Definitely wants
Yankees win 10-9.
Yeah, man.
And then now they have a couple of days off. They don't start the ALDS, who they're gonna be facing the Rays. We don't want to talk about that. That's gonna be for another podcast. We got a preview podcast coming on Sunday, but we'll talk about the Rays and all that shit and smoke and beef and all that. Trust me, we ready for that. For now, we'll soak in these wins. We'll do the voicemail because it's 3 in the morning. So we'll do the voicemail pod another day because it's what it is. So feel free to leave your voicemails 347-389-4898. Probably Friday we'll do it.
Yeah,
we'll drop it.
What I just thought about is, I think by Friday or Saturday, all of the wild card round games will be decided. So I mean, obviously we moved on. The Rays moved on. The
Houston
trash can bangers moved on. So yeah, we should do a voicemail episode maybe Friday or Saturday, and then we'll do the preview for this Rays series on Sunday night. And then Monday, we'll be right back here in the office, live streaming, covering the game again, and then we'll have a reaction pod Monday night.
Super. I'm down with that for sure.
The only thing I'll say to the Rays is
Let's see if all that trash talking starts when it's 0-0 instead of 5-6 point lead. That's where it starts. That's the sign of a good man. If you can talk shit when it's even score, or talk shit when you're behind score. When you're ahead, it's easy to talk.
Mike does not need any more gas in his.
He doesn't need.
I took it personal.
So
I took it personal.
Like I said in the chat, man. After that home run, Judge went, I think, 0 for 8. With like 4 strikeouts.
Mm-hmm. He worked that walk though at the end. He was trying to extend that.
Yeah, he got.
You gotta understand these lineups are targeting Judge too, like to do shit. Like
the umpire too. The
umpire as well, but it's what it is. You don't need. That's why different people show up, man. Like this is why you have a full, a full. Lineup. This is why you got 9 guys going up to the plate, bro. Because not everybody's going to be hot at the same time. Right?
But it's just wild. It's just wild to me. The Yankees scored 10 runs today, 12 runs yesterday. Right? It's 22 runs.
22 runs.
And Judge is responsible for just 2
on a good pitching staff.
Hey, but he set the tone. He set the tone yesterday.
No. What I'm saying is just the juggernaut of a lineup that we have. Judge is responsible for just 2, and we scored 20. Everybody else, obviously, the team got together, scored 20
However
more.
we get it done, Because people, I was listening to WFAN, and they're like, you guys know how the Yankees historically are. They'll score 12 runs on one day and then can't score 2 the next.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the case. Different vibes, different energy. I'm pumped for the next series, man. I'm a believer. That's what I needed. I needed the Yankees to win in 2. The first one was convincing. The second one was an epic battle, but both 2 different wins, but 2 different movies, and both showed a lot from a lot of different players in this team. And you got to believe now. I mean, there's no turning back now. It's officially October. We're recording this. It's 3:15 in the morning, October 1st. Postseason vibes, postseason energy. I'm so tired.
Yeah, it is.
Facts. October 1st, man.
But Indians, I will tell you this. You trash, son. You gone, homie.
You tried, but we were mad scared.
We're gonna do positive vibes. Who's your PinstripeStrong performer for the series?
I gotta go with Gio. There's a couple ways you could have gone. You could have gone. I'll say this: when I thought about my PinstripeStrong player, I thought about G-Unit, Garrett Cole, Gleyber Torres, Giancarlo Stanton.
Shit is tough to pick it.
Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez. That's the G unit right there. All of those guys.
Wade.
All of those guys. Tyler Wade. No G's in his name. Watch his middle name be Gerald or something. But yeah, I got to go with Gio for the series. Yesterday was a great game, but we blew them out. We pretty much smoked them. Today, Gio made the plays that really mattered. And that grand slam, like, that's epic. That's something he'll never forget. I love that just because of the story, just because of what we know about him being a former Indian, cash considerations, people saying he can't hit. We hear it on our broadcast. Michael K talk about it, whoever talk about it. Nah, Gio got the belt tonight. Gio is my PinstripeStrong performer of the series.
That shit. Who you got, Chris?
Oh, Gio. I got Cole.
Cole World.
Yeah, man, I got Cole. If Cole didn't do what he had to do, we'd be talking about a game 3 right now, maybe.
Because the pen will be spent.
Yeah.
Exactly. So 7 innings, 6 hits, but 3 of them came from Naylor. So 2 runs, 2 of them earned 13 Ks, B. You know, he was setting records. He only allowed 1 home run. I think that was to Naylor. But other than that, man, he the 300 mil plus man did what he had to do, what he was signed for. So without Cole, we wouldn't be, talking about the Rays in the ALDS. So thank you, Cole. You're my PinstripeStrong performer.
Hell yeah. Good to have an ace.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling.
I know that it's easy to give it to Gleyber. It's easy to give it to Judge yesterday. It's easy to give it to DJ LeMahieu as well. I'm going to give it to a guy that's kind of been disrespected, that's had a rough year. I'm going to give it to a guy that's been kind of fucking thrown on the side. I'm going to give it to a guy that is one of the best catchers in fucking baseball when he's going. And he was put to bat 9th after missing a game, catching game 1 after being told, hey, it's a day-to-by-day basis. I'm going to go with the guy who released the fucking Kraken today with the fucking bat. Gary motherfucking Sanchez is my PinstripeStrong performer of the series. And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of his hits, a lot of the sac flies, he did block a couple of tough pitches. Of course, he had that pass ball in the 9th inning. You don't like that. But the guy brought his game on today. I feel like he took it personal.
Yeah.
That 2-run homer, he went the other way. I love seeing him hit. That's the first homer this year that he went the other way. Mm-hmm. Every other homer, he fucking pulled. This year, if Gary Sanchez is going the other way, I mean, that's some other shit. So, Gary Sanchez, you are my PinstripeStrong performer. My brother, you deserve it after a tough-ass year.
Yeah.
Build on this. Right. But when I thought about that reset button, when I thought about that reset episode, when I thought about game 1 and all of that shit and being told Gary's not catching, I immediately thought Gary needs that reset button more than anybody else.
Yeah.
And he's the guy for me. So Gary Sanchez, de lo mío personal, let's go. De lo mine, some Brugal for you. Papa, let's go. Without you, we don't win this game.
What I'll say about Gary is I feel like his head is right. I just saw him in the post game and he was smiling.
He was laughing. He looked loose. I like that.
This is his team, bro. Gary was a star on this team before. A lot of these guys were stars on this team.
People forget, B.
People forget 2016 when Gary came up and hit all those home runs. And years before that, Gary was signed. And I feel like his head is right. I feel like sometimes that humble pie is tough to swallow. But, like I said, he didn't get to play in that game 1 victory. He had to watch Higgy go out there. Yeah. And do his job. And
Kratz too.
He could have Kratz too during the season, but he could have responded to that in a negative way. He could have been like, man, not been into it, been down about it. No, he came and he showed up today, and he brought his bat, and he had a big home run, sac fly for us, and I was happy to see him happy after the game.
Yeah, nice.
I said it a couple. I said it a couple podcasts episodes ago. I said if Gary is right, we winning this shit.
Yeah,
because we know what Stanton could do. We know what Judge could do. Torres, obviously, he's building a portfolio in the postseason. Beautiful pictures. Hits, homers, defense. Torres could do it all right now.
Mm-hmm.
If Gary's right, I mean, we're unstoppable. That's just how personally.
Are we all in agreement? Leave the lineup as is.
Yeah, no more.
Leave the lineup.
No more tweaking the lineup. Higgy will be with the lineup.
Yeah, Higgy will be catching game 1.
It's fine.
But every catcher just bat ninth. I kind of keep reminding myself when we start getting to the end of the lineup, I'm like, oh my God, who's batting next? And it's like, oh shit, we kind of have like another middle of the lineup kind of batting toward the end.
I like it to have Glaber, Gardy, Gary.
I feel like teams
down
sleep.
There.
Yes. I feel like teams kind of sleep. And
7, 8, 9. Glaber, Gardy, Gary.
Yeah.
I'll leave Gary.
Turn the order over.
I'll leave Gary 9.
Yeah. The 3 G's at the end. Glaber, Gardy, Gary.
Yo, Gardy's another G. We got hella G's on this team.
DJ.
We about to make a G Unit shirt. Garrett, Gardy, Gary, Glaber, Giancarlo, Gio. I'm probably forgetting a picture of somebody.
We could make that
6.
shirt. We could call it G Unit. I'll probably get sued, but
yeah, 50 will definitely sue you.
We'll probably call it the G Unit or the. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll do
50. Run me my money.
Facts. He will come to your house and collect. All right, so guys, we'll do the voicemail app later on. I know we got a whole bunch of voicemails. Everybody wanted to react. I love that shit. Love the vibes. We'll do a whole episode dedicated to you guys. And I wanted to hop on here, and I'm super overwhelmed with all of the positive shit, especially with PinstripeStrong. Each one teach one to reach one. Playoff, this is the spot, man. We keep it real. It's just what it is. And we're seriously not serious about keeping shit too serious. And we have a lot of fun when we do it. So, guys, any last words for you guys?
I'm so tired. I'm shot out. I feel like I'm in another zone. Like my mind is like already in my bed. But yo, just to piggyback off of what you're saying, it's not even that we're overwhelmed. I think we're just like, there's so many people that are supporting, watching, tweeting. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like the
that shit's
uptick
fire.
in views and retweets and stuff.
Fire.
It's great, and it makes it all worth it. Even all the time we put in during the season, all the time we put in like tonight. Let's just keep it going though, because I know this is history. This 2020 season is history. No matter what happens, we've got a whole nother series to play, a whole nother week to play.
That's it.
And we can't go to the game. We can't go to the stadium. So the way we connect as fans is
we
through
come
this.
together.
And I appreciate you bringing me on the pod, Chris bringing me on the pod, me being on PinstripeStrong this year, and what we've built. And if we can go all the way this year, if we can get it done this year, it's going to be something that'll literally be in the 2020 history book. So, hey, keep rocking with us, and we'll keep you entertained. We'll keep talking about the Yanks and doing what we do.
Keep rocking. All right, what you got, Chris?
Personally, this has been a very tough year for me, a very tough year for my family. But obviously with everything going on, I could definitely say the love that you guys are showing us has really helped me. Personally, the love that you guys show the brand has really helped me. We said it in the first episode. Me and Joe been doing this since high school, but nobody else was listening. Now, more and more people, more and more people are listening. More and more people are hearing, about us, and we definitely love you guys. PinstripeStrong Army, thank you so much for showing us love. And next stop, the ALDS, Cali.
That's it. And I'll piggyback off you, guys. The only thing I got to say is.
Story. Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Guys, Leave it on that, man. You got to have that Mamba mentality, that Derek Jeter mentality. It's about winning. Winning number 28. This is just a stepping stone. On to the next one. ALDS on deck. Like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Say pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. Tell them, Noah. Nice. A good podcast. Talked about everything we needed to talk about. Real talk.
Yeah. I think. All right,
I'm Guerra, thank you so much for the gifted sub right now. I'm gonna call a cab real quick.
Yeah. Yo, guys, man, thank you so much. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you guys later. I'll see you guys later. Deuces. Appreciate it. Yo, Miss Yankee.
Love.
Yo, Miss Yankee. Miss Yankee. Gotta show you some love. I don't know if I missed anything else. Couple of hosts.
This episode is brought to you by Sporty Girl 112.
Sporty Girl 112. 112. She's always asking for 112 songs.
Thank you.
I know Elizabeth had 5 gifts. No, wait. Did Elizabeth gift more than 5? No, she 5 gifted. Gifts. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Podcast.